What's going on, everybody? Today in this video I'm going to be doing a map editing video. I haven't done a map editing video in quite some time. I think my last map editing video was my City Under Fire map, which I need to finish that one. And this map here is a sequel to my Elimination map, which I did a full gameplay on, which you guys probably have seen. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little bit of Elimination 2 here. Now this is a totally different environment from the first Elimination map. This is set in a jungle, and I am really making this a very thick jungle here with a mixture of all sorts of vegetation that the player can like crawl into. Because I mean, the thing is, when you do like here's a good example. So I think this area right here is just one coat of like one vegetation or collection system option, but it looks so bare. So usually what you have to do, and what I'm doing for this map, is just, you know, thicken it up a little bit and going in between the trees, and, you know, adding a lot of grass and adding a lot of the Vietnam bushes and things like that. And I don't want to go too overboard. I'm a little worried about the map right now, because just jumping in and testing it out, it does lag a little bit. Hopefully that will be corrected in the actual published version, but I'm a little bit worried about it right now. Hopefully it doesn't stay like that. Alright, so I'm working on this base here. Now what I did, and I did this for the first Elimination map, is I would establish the location of where these bases are going to be, and I would use like the long beam, and I would just place it down. If I see an area on the map that I think looks pretty good, I just place the beam down, and then I do it again somewhere else, like that bridge over there, and then I start building the outpost. And so what I'm doing right now is just building like the basic ideas of the outpost. I'm not trying to go into a whole lot of detail just yet. So I'm going to be working on the advanced military faction base here, and this is their tower style. And so there's usually two factions. There's going to be the cult faction, or the cult AI faction, and then the advanced military faction. I should give them some names. I'll come up with that later. But yeah, so I'm doing this map in between the Battle of the Solar System maps, and I'm about to start working on Jupiter, so really excited about that. But I'll let you guys know on what I'm working on for that series. I'll give you guys some updates. All right, so let's take a look. Now the advanced military I create custom buildings for, so there's a custom building for each base. Like there's this building here, and then there's this building over here. So I'm gonna have to come up with a structure over here. It's not a whole lot of room, so I'm kind of debating on, what if this is just like a giant shipping area, like containers and things. What if? So what I'm going to do right here, now this is the edge of the map, I'm just going to put down, and hopefully I can get away with this. I had the problem for Elimination, or with Elimination 1, where if I had rocks on the edge of the map, I couldn't publish my map. Let me go down to rocks. We'll do, what are we going to do? Himalayan. So I'm going to be doing stuff like this. You put that there, and you sink it down, and you just start wrapping rocks around the edge. And you don't want to make it perfect, because then it's kind of obvious. I mean, I guess it would be kind of obvious anyways, but I'll put some rocks on the edge. That way it just seems like this is like some small little land here, and then it just drops. That way it's not just obviously the edge of the map. Okay, what am I to do here? Maybe I can put, maybe there will be a structure on this bit of land right here. Let's put a structure here. Let's flatten this out. Let's go all the way back. Let's get rid of this. Let's just make this whole thing flat. I'll keep some of the little hills. Alright, I need to get rid of the trees here. Go ahead and blank. Erase all that. Okay, okay, what are we gonna do? What's our structure? 2-story, 3-story? I don't know, probably 2-story. I'm thinking 2-story. I like to use the 400 by 400 for some reason. It's like just the perfect amount of space. I did 400 by 400 a lot with the Red Faction Guerrilla assets. So let's go ahead and build the floor. You know what? I just have an idea. I just had an idea. Garage. Or warehouse. You know, I could just simply put a warehouse down in here. But I just feel like it won't match. I'm just gonna build my own. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna double this. I'm gonna give it polished concrete texture. Okay, and then sink it down a little bit. So I need to create some garage doors. Maybe there's 3 garage doors. So 400 by 200. There we go. And then how wide are we wanting the door? By 400. That might be enough. So what I need to do, I need to do 200, because that's going to be the height, and then 400 will be the width. And then automatically, we'll put that W in there. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. And then I can raise this up. Yep, hang on. Hang on. That's not what I wanted. I made a mistake. We need 100 by 400. So 100 height. We'll do it like that. Then we'll line it up that way. There it is, a little taller. And then let's see, what can we get away with here? I'm gonna go all the way back to there, to the edge. And then do that. Look at that. Perfect. Sort of. Sort of perfect. Why is this uneven? Let's see. I'm fine with moving it over if I have to. Okay. Select those. Let me go down to tar. Roof tar, because that's their design or theme color. Where is it at? Roof tar sheets. There we go. I'm gonna flatten this terrain really quick. Let's get rid of that vegetation down there. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and build the walls around it. So 400 by 400 standard wall. Connect that. Actually, can I connect it this way? snap angles. So let's do this since I have that space there. Now what I like to do, because I hate cycling through, not cycling, what's the word I'm looking for? Looking through the different textures. There's a word I was going to say and I can't think of it at this moment, but I hate having to scroll through the list of textures to get that same texture. So what I like to do, I like to select the object that has the texture I want, and then I go ahead and multi-select the generic shape, and then I take the texture. As you can see, it's already roof tar sheets. All I got to do is just change it, go up and then back down. Whoops, then go back down. And that just saves me a little bit of time, so I don't have to scroll through those textures again. Crap. Messed up. Okay. And let's do... What am I doing? Just do that. And then... I'm thinking about a doorway right here. Maybe there's a little flat area right here. Some barrels or crates. Or maybe it's just a little lookout area. So I'm gonna do 400 by 400. I'm hitting the wrong buttons here. 400 by 400. And then we'll do this one. And then same deal, select the texture that already has my texture I want, multi-select the generic one, and there we go. Just saves you so much time. Man, we are right on the edge. So I'm kind of wondering if I should put the door back here. I'm gonna put it there. Because I think, because you can actually swim under this if the player would like to. You can swim under the under that or through that, and then come around over here, and either can get up on the dock this way, or he can swim up to shore and go through this door. And that's the thing about these bases, is I want there to be multiple ways for the player to get in these bases here. So you got a little bit of flickering down there. I'm just gonna move that over a little bit. All right. Take my walls. I'm not going to add any windows on this first floor. I'm going to add that in on the second floor. There's going to be windows there. And I'm thinking there might be a catwalk on the second floor outside. So we're going to do, I'm going to raise, let's see, what can I do? I'm going to raise these walls. Oh wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, dang it, so those are 6. Let's see, I'm gonna raise that wall, this wall, and this wall, drop them, and then I'm gonna get my window. So 400 by 400. Let's see, what do I want to do? Thinking about doing these wide windows. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same over here. It would be cool if you could do one side as one texture and the other side is a different texture. That would get kind of annoying though to separate the two, but I think maybe there's like a, in the custom properties you have like back texture, front texture, or both texture, and then if you just want the object to be the same texture all over, just choose both. I don't know. Because sometimes you want to change the texture on the inside of the building from different than what it is on the outside. I'm going to grab my wall here. Then put that there. Grab my window. And then put it to the wall. I need to do this quicker. I've been trying to edit at a much faster rate lately, because I kind of need to. But the thing about editing really fast is that, especially if you're trying to come up with something that does require a little more creativity and brain power, your fast skill set for editing, you know, it's just too fast for your brain power. Unless you already know what it is you're going to build, then you can do it really quickly. But when you're trying to build like a random map, like for example, I'm doing the Battle of the Solar System series, and you know what I could have done? Hang on, I could have just done this. Take this whole wall and brought it out. So for the Battle of the Solar System series, I've been trying to like just build the basic layout for all these maps. And that's all I've done pretty much so far on, you know, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. I'm almost done with Mars. But it's like I'm kind of running out of ideas, and I'm trying to edit it really fast so that I can just get the basic layout for all these maps. And then go back later and then really start putting some ideas. And that's something that I just have to do sometimes, is I have to just make something really quick, throw it together, and then, you know, my brain kind of just sits on that idea for a little bit, and I start to form more ideas down the road, and then I start implementing them into those maps that, you know, at the time would seem kind of just thrown together generic crap. All right, 400 by 400, because this is going to be where the catwalk comes out. And I'm going to need to have a doorway there. I'm going to have another doorway over here. Okay, let's choose a catwalk. Type that in. And nope. Too messy. This might be pretty good. See, I told myself I don't want to have too much AI, but here I go making these bases too large. Did I do that right? Wow, that's almost kind of perfect. Cool. We need some railings. See, a part of me wants to use the rusty railings. But, see, I've got these green ones. That's kind of like their theme colors, like black and green. So we have like the black walls, and then they have like the green. Oh, I think I actually have the green flags over here too, so yeah. That's what the advanced military colors are going to be. Black and green. Crap. Alright, let's do this. Start from one end and work my way to the middle. Just trying to see what I can get away with. Try to make it even, which it's not going to be. So let's do another railing. We're gonna do connected to that. Let's do this. We'll space it out. Like that, that way. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. There we go. I just need something for the side here. What am I gonna do? I'll take the small one for now. If I want to change it later, I can. Just put it there. Can I just hide it in the wall? If this was a double wall, this would have made it easy for me. Let me turn it around though. See those bolts? Maybe it's... There we go. Yeah. We'll just leave it there for now. If I have a better idea, then I will fix it. So we'll leave that there. So what's the floor gonna be? I'm gonna do this floor here. Right, and then this floor. Duplicate and raise. See, now we have this white trim sticking out of the side. Maybe I can get rid of it. Nope. That's okay. I'll fix it later. Okay, so what we need a staircase. Should I use this? Nah. We'll use this one. Or I could use this one. That should be good. And one more ought to do it. And it does it. I need a railing. I need a railing. Nope. That's kind of close. Let's do this. We'll just duplicate it and merge it. But we gotta be careful when we merge objects together. You know, we don't want to have any flickering going on, so I just barely moved it over a little bit. I'm not gonna put those on the edge. Actually, let's do this one. Maybe there's a pillar right there to fill that space. Need to go back to 90 degrees. And then I'm gonna need this small one. Put it there. Okay. And then... let's try this one. Let's try this one. Maybe there's a pillar there too, I don't know. I feel like that might be a weird place for a pillar. Maybe a sandbag. Or maybe there's a pillar on the corner. I don't know. So I'm gonna take this floor. Gotta be careful, my mouse likes to play tricks on me. Move objects without my permission. And then just raise the roof. Gotta raise the roof. Alright, I'm thinking maybe there's a couple of empty areas where the player can maybe jump into. So we'll do that. And then what else? Should I put a pillar here? I don't know. I don't know. Let's do 400. We need the height, so we type in 400 first and then 100. And we'll get a nice square pillar. And should we do polished? Yeah, let's do polished. I was thinking about either doing polished or doing the black roof tar. Alright, so we have that there. Then we got pillar there. Sure, let's do that. And maybe one other one right there. I don't know if I like that, but we'll leave it for now. That's the thing, you can go back and change it anytime you want. Only one way to get up here. Do I like that idea? Maybe not. Let's do a wraparound. Can I do that? I need a catwalk. A small one. I need to get a new mouse. This scroller likes to spaz out on me here. Oh, right. There we go. Got that in place. Oh, I think that's perfect because the staircases themselves are not, they're not large. So like these. Maybe we can shove them into the wall a little bit. There we go. Ah! See, if I had the thick wall, I wouldn't have to worry about it. Normally, I like using the thick walls. These are 20, then they have 40. I recommend using 40. You can get away with a lot more. Look at that, perfect. So now the player has multiple ways of getting up to this second floor, so he can either do it from, so you have this flickering here. Beep. Oh, hold on. Beep. I don't like how close this is to this slab here. This building. I just feel like there should be enough space in between here. Unless I move this forward, get rid of a rail, and then like make the terrain go up that way. And maybe I'll do that. Hang on. Let me... Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. It might be uneven. We'll just do that for now. I need the small rail. There we go. And the small rail again. Whoa. Okay. Now what? Let's grab the long rail here. And grab it. Let me turn it around. Then I need to do a tilt on it. Try to get it even with the stairs. That looks like that might do it. Just looks so weird. Looks weird to me. There we go. Let's get rid of this rail. Maybe we can bring out this right there. And then I'm gonna grab this whole building. Or try to, anyhow. Okay, I think I got everything. And I'm just going to slide it over. For some reason, I kind of like it elevated a little bit. There we go. And then we can take the terrain that we have right here. Ah! Too high! And then we can just do that. And then just put some rails. Some rails there, and then... Oops. Go back to 90-degree turn. Put our rail right there. Sweet. Alright. I need to put one right here too. Get one that's already turned that direction. And, you know what? Let's just go out. We'll go out. Okay, so we have established a nice little building here. For now. I'm gonna get rid of some of these trees. Okay, so what's here? Now, I'm thinking if a player just drives a rocket vehicle, thinking about putting a rocket vehicle on this map and just blasts this building, I definitely want there to be an opening. Maybe there's a turret up there on the catwalk or somewhere, or a sniper or an RPG he's guarding. So I want there to be clear line of sight down here. So I could probably put some shipping containers, one story. So let's do... Let's do it long ways. Let's do it like that. Christmas colors. Then this way we can go double stack. So let's take a look. How much room do we have? Oh yeah. Yeah, plenty. Now, is there a container that's opened all the way? I know there's one that's opened, but I need one that's opened all the way. And I don't think they have one. Do they? Because they give you the doors. They give you the doors. See, now this one's opened all the way, but any small ones that are... Maybe these images are false. Maybe there's one that it's actually opened. No? Oh, man. Oh, well. I like that cream color one. Let's put that one there. And then, so I guess we need to build a crane. Right? Now we're definitely mix and matching here. It's alright. Can we go out one more this way? Nope. Nope. Too much. Too much. Of course, I could always add one, like, right there. So. Okay. We've established that. Flatten some of this terrain, though. Okay. Some sandbags. Type in sand. They use, this military, they use the green sandbags. And they use these too. But I don't think we're going to be seeing any of those here. Is that crooked? It was. Now we need to have some sort of checkpoint right here. I'm thinking about what are we gonna do? Let's do a gate. Some sort of gate. Let's do that. I'm just thinking the player's just gonna blast right through these. Maybe. Who knows? That's the thing too, is like with these maps, I really want to, that's the chair by the way. Let's see. I want to, you know, make it to where like if the player wants to go crazy, you can go crazy. If they want to be stealthy, they can be stealthy. So what am I gonna do for the actual fence though? So let's do this. I don't like that. That looks way too sloppy. Go back. Go back. We'll do this. Maybe they partially bury it in the ground. I can always see. Yeah, I can put. Maybe I can just put a rock right there. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. We're gonna do the same over here. See, to me, that would be too far buried. I'm just gonna tilt it just a little bit. And I just feel like they might be a little sloppy, you know, they're not gonna be perfect. And maybe the player wants to sneak in. Maybe somebody like push this open a little bit. I don't know. Maybe. How far am I gonna go for this fence? Because I don't really want to go down to the water. I'm gonna put a rock here really quick. I like how the Himalaya rocks are filled with algae. Like, I was thinking snow. I don't remember there ever being an area in Far Cry 4 where like algae was this bad. Maybe down in the southern region? I could be wrong. I didn't play the campaign that much. Beep. There we go, perfect. Let me get rid of that bush. That poor bush. Got stuck in a rock. In a hard place. And okay, I'm just gonna leave that there. Maybe I can do another... I don't know. Let's do this. Core gate. Do a long one. Spin it around. It's not the same though. Okay. I'm gonna tilt this down just a little bit. Kind of bury it. raise it up a little bit there. And what else can we do? We're just gonna bring this down. So I don't want to bring it down all the way to the water for some reason. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'll do that. Alright, let's start getting a little leany here, because this terrain is really uneven. Maybe it ends there. Just feel like there should be something here. No, maybe, or maybe not. I'll come up with something later. I was thinking about maybe putting maybe some rocks. I'm just trying to think of something else that I could probably put there. Ooh, let's do this. I'll just do this. What is that thing called? Hedge. We got to put it actually in the terrain or in the ground like that, and then one more right in the ground. Get in. There it is. Okay. It looks a little tacky. I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. Okay. But we definitely need... So we have this fence here. But we definitely need... Maybe there's a guard here. Let's do this. Let's do... Nice little flat area. Get rid of this bush. I'll leave that palm tree there, that's fine. I'm gonna add some mud. Just right here in this little area. And then... Berry or barricade. Put that there. Improvise, we'll put an improvised... No, let's not do that. Maybe we could probably... No, let me do checkpoint. Nope, never mind. What is it called? Security building. Once you start to know the names of the objects, you can really pull those objects out that you're trying to find really quick, and that will definitely speed up your editing. Okay. A little house, a little checkpoint building for them. But I want to make that a little more well established, so just add some more things around it. Sink in low, so we don't want to have anything floating in the air. And then we definitely need some sandbags. That's what we're going to use. That there. Put that one there. Oh well. Just put that there. Just, yeah, it's a random sandbag. I don't know. Just make it random. Then... just bury it a little bit, maybe over time. Between the rain, the mud. We need a nice little, we need a little table for this guy. Maybe a table and a little chair. Where's that wooden table at? It's like a real small one, which is really perfect. Perfect size and everything. So there's that. I don't want to use that. No. That might work. Is that floating? Doesn't look like it. Kind of looks like it. Can't really tell. Alright, so we got that established there. Sand. You know what? I did build some turrets. I did build some turrets over here. I'll take one. Yeah, like this one right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this whole thing. Dang it, I grabbed the sandbag. Didn't want that. Okay. Copy. And we'll go ahead and paste. So I just gotta figure out where do I want this though. I feel like there's not really much facing this way. And I think maybe the player's gonna come from this direction, so. I mean, I could put a turret, like, that road goes up too quick right at the edge there, or right at the end, so I'm thinking maybe pull this back a little bit. And this is floating. Great. Okay, I could actually pull this back to the sandbag. It's not a bad idea. I'm gonna freeze this area so I can fully grab this. Now I'm gonna have to change that because that barrier in the front. And then we can just do sand. Honestly, I should just do destructible sandbags. Maybe the player can just run this guy over. But the turret's not destructible, so you can't really do that. I'm fine with the sand or the wood posts going through the sandbag. Okay. That way there's a little more defense facing this way. Definitely gonna need one facing outward. Yeah, I don't like that. Not that much. There's not a whole lot of visibility over there. Let's do right here. Maybe back behind the bars. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll swap that with a 50 cal. Should we put another turret somewhere? I don't want to overdo it. But I feel like there might be something over here. Something like that. I'm gonna smooth out that area right here. I don't want the sandbags to be floating in the air though. So let's do... Ah, no! let's do this, which seems overkill, but once we smooth it out, it'll kind of go in, fit in a little bit better, or blend in a little bit better. Kind of. Just lower the sandbag a little bit. Which I need to anyways, because it was a little high, and I think with the players on a boat, turret needs to be able to go down a little bit. Okay, so we have that. So I think we've got ourselves a nice little outpost so far. I'm definitely going to be working on it a little bit longer here, but I think that's going to be it for this video. I'll definitely make more videos for map editing videos for this map, or maybe one of the maps for the Battle of the Solar System series. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. You guys take care now. See you.